just gotten a grant, and we're in collaboration with NASA on a project to study the sun. This is also with Stanford University. We're going to be taking data in order to for them to study what exactly the solar flares are doing to us. Our part of it is that we've actually built an antenna to collect these sun rays, and with this collection we will actually be taking data 24 hours a day, and then it will be transferred over on a server for Stanford University, and they will actually calculate the data and then send us hard copies of what exactly is being done. There's also lesson plans involved that we could actually go to our students and show them exactly what's going on and how we're using this to further, let's say, physics and astronomy education in the schools. Other than that, we also have a radio telescope that we built, and that itself is going to be taking data for the school astronomy club, and we'll be looking for entities of star information, planet information, basically Jupiter and Saturn actually put off good information for us, and we'll be taking information for that so then we could use it with the students. Basically our students will actually benefit from this because they'll get a better understanding of what exactly is happening out in the universe. Why are we studying this? Why is the sun important to study? We have a star out there that is our lifeblood, and we need to study it to find out what part of its life it's at. And our star itself is at a medium. It's a medium star. It's sort of a yellow-orange. And what it's doing is that every time it sends out a solar flare, it actually affects our communications on the Earth. And as the solar flares come out, we actually call that solar weather. It makes solar winds, and it affects our planet. And this is what the students will be learning. This is Stanford. This is actually what they call Radio SkyPipe. This is a program that was sent to us by what they call Radio JOVE, and that's part of NASA. That's the NASA project. This one right here is called a Super SID, and what it is that's the Solar Information Data Center. And what we'll be doing is taking solar readings from the antenna that's outside, and we'll be collecting it here. We'll be collecting it on our computer, and then from there it's on a wire to the server at Stanford. They'll be taking this data from there, and then they'll be analyzing it. So that's our part of it. We could actually stop this at any time and actually take that data and look at it and see what it's telling us. I also have some sound that we'll be getting off of this at a later time, so we could actually get sounds. I actually have sounds of the solar winds, so I could actually do that and give you that. This is the computer, and this is actually the can that they sent us with the grant, and this actually collects it. This is the Stanford Solar Center can, and it's actually just an electronic device to collect the data that's on the antenna. This right here is the antenna. It was with the industrial arts. They actually put it together. They actually did the cross members, and I went out and got the wood, and the wiring came with the project. And all I did was wrap the wire to make an antenna. And from there, all we're doing is that we're taking data from this and then putting it back to the computer. This right here is the solar antenna. So what it's doing is it's just collecting solar data. This is the one that we're going to be actually using to collect some data for radio astronomy. We're going to be looking at different planets, looking at the solar system and see what kind of waves we get from it. It's not really the type of thing that even though we are doing some work with SETI, which is a search for extraterrestrials, but the thing is that we're not really looking to, try to communicate with ET out there, not at our level. But we're looking to see what kind of data we get from each one of the planets out there. And that's what we're doing with this. This actually will be out there as soon as I get it hooked up. But this right here is, what you're actually hearing is actually radio signals coming in. There's radio signals coming in from outside. So, and mostly what you're actually hearing is mostly solar signals. So, and that's what will happen. And what we'll have to do is just decipher which ones are solar signals from the planetary ones. And this is what the students will actually be doing for the astronomy. We'll be actually hooked up to this computer. Right now, we're actually helping SETI out with some of their data. We're actually taking some data from SETI, and what they're doing, this is in the Arecibo Observatory in Puerto Rico. We're actually taking some data from them, and we're actually they're using our server over here so that they could store some of it. And that's been it. And